at MyWithersRadio.com. Lady Rams basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank, banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams on WMIX are also sponsored by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto, Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, raising a hospital, raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, Ren Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Zerwinski in the 94 Sports Mobile Studios for Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball. The Ren Lake College pregame show starts now.
And good evening from Carbondale. Tonight, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams in action, looking to improve their South 7 record against the Carbondale Terriers. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner alongside Mount Vernon Rams head football coach Jeff Crow with us as well, as we provide video for you on MyWithersRadio.com. In addition to the radio coverage here, special edition of Lady Rams basketball on AM 940 WMIX. Tonight, the Lady Rams again against the Carbondale Terriers. Terriers come in with a 1-2 record in the South 7 Conference. Lady Rams are 1-1 after defeating Cahokia and falling to Centralia 1 week ago. This is your Ren Lake College pregame show. At Ren Lake College, you can get a quality education and save thousands. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College. It's time. Danny Zerwinski on assignment tonight. He has the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on 94.1 FM as the Woodlawn Cardinals host the Odin Eagles. So that's where he is. This is where we are. In fact, we'll talk more about it after the break. We'll hear from Jared Shaner as well. Then, this is the Ren Lake College pregame on WMIX.
Hello, this is Hunt Bonham with People's National Bank. We are proud to be a 101-year-old family-owned bank. We take pride as a bank in having products that are customer-friendly. With free checking, good CD rates, great mortgage products, and many other great products, we have everything to meet your banking needs. Stop by any People's National Bank and see what banking with a family-owned bank is all about. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Rams leather jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams cheerleading jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams hoodies, all stars and stitches. Rams t-shirts, all stars and stitches. Rams car stickers, all stars and stitches. Rams yard signs, all stars and stitches. Rams apparel, all stars and stitches. Anything Mount Vernon Rams, all stars and stitches.
Okay, I get it. I can get anything Mount Vernon Rams at All Stars and Stitches. But where in the world is All Stars and Stitches?
All Stars and Stitches are located in Benton, half a block from the Benton High School. Our phone number is 618-435-5555. Give us a call. Back out to the 94 Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And welcome back to Carbondale Community High School. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner alongside for your Ren Lake College pregame show. Ren Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. The Carbondale Terriers coming off of a tough loss at the SIU Arena against the Marion Lady Wildcats on Saturday. They fell 57-27. They come in 1-2 in the South 7 Conference, while the Lady Rams come in with an overall record, I believe, of 5-3. They had that 5-game winning streak snapped by the Centralia Annies on Tuesday night. Coach Shaner, always rough to have your winning streak snapped, but they could start a new one here tonight.
Absolutely. Gives you a great opportunity to come out, and I'm sure that's what Coach Lonan and the coaching staff have talked to the ladies about, coming out strong and getting right back on the right track and starting that next winning streak.
And this would be a good time, good place to get it. A team in which recent years you've had a lot of success against, splitting last year, however. But that said, this is a Carbondale team that lost quite a few seniors from a year ago, and though they returned some talent, this is a team that has struggled with that 1-2 South 7 Conference mark.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a chance to talk to Coach Lonan a little bit today, and obviously not real. I'm not real familiar with the rivalry, and but Coach Lonan has told me that in his tenure here as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams head coach, all the games have been fairly close. They've tend to be back and forth battles, and typically the home team has kind of had the upper edge, but we're hoping to change that tonight.
And we will see how it works out. Of course, these two teams will face off again at Shagnon Gym in 2012. Might see another pairing in a possible regional, but also could see a matchup in the Carbondale tournament. That is a midwinter tournament coming up on January the 14th. We'll tell you more about that, of course, as the season progresses. Plenty more coming up here on your Rend Lake College pregame show. We'll talk more about what we could see here tonight, who we'll have in the Central Christian Church starting lineups, and we might even share a Tony Wilt scoreboard update. That's all coming up on your Rend Lake College pregame show. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Beacon Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Beacon Insurance.
Sports fans can be the hardest people to shop for, so WMIX has the perfect gift idea. A little more Saturday Sports Show. Tell the fanatic in your family to tune in to WMIX AM 940 on Saturday mornings after the 8 o'clock news. We talk to the coaches they want, provide the insight they crave, and the scores they need. The best part? We'll take care of the gift wrap. The Saturday Sports Show, every week on WMIX and MyWinnersRadio.com, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. We'd like to welcome the newest member of the Community First family, Debbie Bartolomucci.
I'm very excited to join Community First. I look forward to continue serving all my existing accounts and making new friends as well.
To learn more, stop by and see us today at any of our 5 Jefferson County locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you want the best, think the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. The Orthopedic Center has the unique distinction of being one of only 2 non-academic accredited orthopedic teaching and research facilities in the state of Illinois. Our goal in education is to inspire the next generation of orthopedic surgeons. Patient care, education, and research are our core strengths. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive, Mount Vernon, and St. Mary's Good Samaritans Centralia campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to Carbondale Community High School's gymnasium for South 7 Conference action between the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the, not sure how it could be the Kokia Comanches, but the Carbondale Terriers here tonight from Carbondale High School. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner. Danny Zerwinski is on assignment with the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Jeff Crow is with us as well, providing high-quality video on MyWithersRadio.com. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams, Carbondale Terriers coming up here tonight. Again, the Lady Rams 5-3 on the year, 1-1 the South 7 Conference, while the Terriers are just 1-2 in the South 7. And we saw the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. We'll go ahead and get to a scoreboard update here. In the JV game, they defeated Carbondale 41-25, and at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament in Wayne City, the Crab Orchard Trojans defeated Weber Township 76-29. That scoreboard update's presented by Tony Wilt and State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, call Tony Wilt. You can find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or at the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. If you see his red Jeep in the parking lot, just stop in. He would love to meet with you. Coach Shaner's alongside. You might recognize him as the coach of the Mount Vernon Rams football team. Also gets to spend a lot of time in the office with Jeff Lonnan, Lady Rams head basketball coach. And coming in tonight, feels like Jeff Lonnan's pretty confident about his team's chances. Said they are about as prepared as they could possibly be.
Yeah, we've had
times fast.
Absolutely, we've had a lot of time for the Lady Rams to get ready for this game here. That's one unique thing I think about this time of year. Typically, our boys have experienced it. Our girls are experiencing it. A lot of times you'll get one game a week right now. Once in a while you'll throw in a weekend game or whatever. But the girls, I think, are going to come out and be ready to go tonight. I know they're excited to be here.
Well, I think they have one last game on Saturday before the holiday break, and then they don't play again until the 27th at 1 o'clock when they'll take on Belleville East. That is at the Muscuda Holiday Tournament. About 4 minutes and 20 seconds before we start this one, or at least have the lineups and national anthems from Carbondale. This is your Rend Lake College pregame show, and, of course, Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. Rend Lake College, it's time. Not sure that I recognize the officials in tonight's contest. I believe they were here last year, however. Would have made sense to have gotten their names then. However, I did not, so I do not know who these officials are, but I am sure they will do a good job anyway. The Lady Rams are in their away blacks tonight with orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in white. while the Terriers are in their home whites with black numerics trimmed in silver and black trim on their shorts. Plenty more coming up, of course, on your Red Lake College pregame show, including the Central Christian Church starting lineups. For information and for webcasts at Central Christian Church, visit their website at thenewcentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. Of course, you can watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. It's their webcast, thenewcentral.com. Plenty of action going on this evening. Of course, the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament continues at Wayne City. You have the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase, Woodlawn hosting Odin. You also have Waltonville hosting Carlisle tonight. A lot of games going on in the area. Of course, the St. Elmo Holiday Tournament going on there in St. Elmo. And we will talk about some of the games going on at Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament tonight. Cannot forget the Crab Orchard Weber game. We gave you that final. Weber fell tonight 76-29. In progress right now, Patoka and Sisney. And Clay City Noble will take on Wayne City in the nightcap. We'll go ahead and preview our coverage from Wayne City tomorrow night. Tomorrow night at 6:45, catch the pregame on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase as the Weber Trojans take on the Edwards County Lions. Thursday, we're back at it with the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Danny and I head to Ziegler Royalton as the ZRC Lady Tornadoes host to Sestervalier Waltonville Lady Red Devils. And on Friday night, we'll make the trek with video to Cahokia for a South 7 Conference showdown between the Mount Vernon Rams and Cahokia Comanches. And then on Saturday, I think it is pretty well our final game of the week, allegedly. I don't think we have any broadcasts on Sunday, but the Rams travel to Waterloo. They'll take on the Bulldogs. That'll be a 3 o'clock JV start, which means roughly a 4:15 pregame on WMIX with video online, we hope, on mywithersradio.com. Of course, Saturday Sports Show also comes your way Saturday morning, 8:08 until 10 o'clock. We have a bevy of guests coming your way, including Scott Gamber, head coach of the Mount Vernon Rams basketball team. We'll catch up with C.J. Cruiser. He is the head coach of the Waterloo Bulldogs. We will also talk to head coach of the Rams bowling team and the founder of Ram and Lady Ram Bowling, Dave Wagner. Of course, you better know him as Super Dave. So we'll talk to him and catch up on the Ram bowlers, which include but are not limited to, I believe, our own very own Brian Reynolds is a Ram bowler, of course, sophomore manager for Jeff Lana, and he is looking pretty good tonight, dressed up in that famous Nike pullover that the Lady Rams coaching staff got this year.
Absolutely. Brian looks good as always tonight. He's ready. I think he's having a little pregame conversation with a couple of the girls and getting some water ready, and I know Brian will do a great job this evening.
He was throwing up trying to throw up some threes, I should say, earlier. Of course, you can see Brian on mywithersradio.com right now if you're watching the video coverage, but we've talked about him a couple of times that we've done broadcasts together. Just a good kid and proud to have him as part of the program.
Absolutely. A tremendous kid. I know he really looks up to Coach Lonan, and Coach Lonan truly enjoys having him around, and I know the girls enjoy it also.
Well, good kids beget great things, so hopefully that'll be the case for his tenure as the manager of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. We need to go ahead, take a break, honor America. We'll come back with your Central Christian Church starting lineups. Actually, I'm just going to make sure we won't get burned here and make sure that we really have the national anthem coming your way. Looks like we do. We'll honor America. This is Lady Rams basketball presented by Banterra Bank.
You want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, did you sing the jingle? Will your agent actually appear and help you out? Yeah, of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
In reality, having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. Tony Wilt is that State Farm agent at 4121 South Water Tower Place, Mount Vernon.
Does this sound familiar? I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to school, but with work and family.
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to, and they're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends and cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our job for once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to Carbondale Community High School to finish up your Ridley College pregame show as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams in action tonight against the Carbondale Lady Terriers. Your Ridley College pregame show brought to you obviously by Ridley College, where you can get a quality education and save a bundle. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. Ridley College, it's time. We'll get to know your starting lineups presented by Central Christian Church. Discover the excitement at Central Christian Church in Mount Vernon. Central offers exciting worship experiences packed with energy and relevant teaching and awesome programming for children and youth. Log on to thenewcentral.com for service times, webcasts, and more info. Let's meet the Mount Vernon Lady Rams.
Tonight for our Lady Rams, starting five, number 13, a 5'7" senior, Cheyenne Piper. 23, Haley Lockhart, she's a 5'9" junior. 24, Aaliyah Palmer, a 5'6" junior. 25, Kelby Cuiava, a 5'8" junior. And number 34, Jessica Green, a 5'5" senior.
Of course, also time now to meet your Carbondale Terriers. I'll go ahead and give those real quick. In the backcourt, they will have Elena Robinson and Sarah Gooddale. While the forwards tonight in the front court will be McKenna Miller, number 24, and Lauren Scott, number 33, while Lacey Arment, number 15, will be your center. She's a 5'8" senior. Tipping off tonight for the Lady Rams will be Lockhart. It'll be Miller for the Terriers. Controlled by the Terriers into the front court. Gooddale with it. Throws it down low. Turnover Carbondale. Too strong for Arment. It goes out of bounds. And length of the floor will be the Lady Ram inbound. 4 seconds in. No score. Lady Rams basketball, of course, as always, is presented by Banterra Bank. Tip off the season with a Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. Swung near side to Palmer. Back on the right wing now. Cheyenne Piper. She'll get it back from Green, who had it for a slide touch. Now back over to Green on the right side. 7:36 to play in the first. No score. Now back to Piper. Lady Rams not looking to move down low just yet. Still playing catch around the perimeter. Far side. It'll come from Green into Cuiava. Now to Piper. She'll drive baseline. Right hand's no good. Rebound tipped away. It'll remain with. No, it'll go back to Carbondale. Official changed his mind. Made the correct call. 7:23 to play in the first. No score. Lady Rams and Terriers. Gooddale with the basketball. That's Sarah. Steps to the right wing. Looking down low. Finds McKenna Miller. Now a kick out for three. No good off the front of the iron by Scott. A rebound corralled by Lockhart. 1 minute in. No score. See what develops here. Piper will bring it across the timeline. At the circle. Looks off towards the right side. Maybe trying to make something happen underneath. No. Palmer for three. Left side. It's good. And Aaliyah Palmer comes up with a big tray. 3-0 Lady Rams, 6:49 to play.
Definitely a good sign when Aaliyah can step out and hit her first shot of the evening.
I would say, as Sarah Gooddale has it up top, kicks out from the elbow, finds Elena Robinson. She's a returning starter for the Terriers. Throws left side. Arment has to go back. Left wing three coming from Robinson. They have an answer. We're tied at 3. Not a bad shot there for Elena Robinson. She can knock those down.
It's like the Lady Terriers are playing a little 1-3-1 half-court trap to start the game.
Gives Ms. Lockhart some fits on her way to the basket, but there to clean up the mess is Jay Green. It's 5-3. Lady Rams back on top with the better part of 6:09 to play in this first. Gooddale kicks out to Miller near side. Foot on the line, too, is no good. Rebound will go to Jay Green near side. And here come the Lady Rams. 6 minutes to play in the first. 5-3. Mount Vernon on top in this varsity contest of the South 7 Conference Showdown. Between the circles, it's Piper. Right-hand dribble, trying to get past Ms. Robinson. Cuts back to the near side, throws it up on her way up, fouled. And Cheyenne Piper goes to the line to shoot two. Way to create some offense there. Knew she didn't have a good look at the basket, but drew the contact on her way and is going to use that free throw advantage. We'll see if Cheyenne can get it done at the line like she typically does. Makes her first. She'll have a second coming. It's 6-3 Lady Rams trying to make it a two-possession ball game early with 5:45 to play in the first. Second one's good. There she goes. 2 points for Piper on the ball game. And it'll be Gooddale rushing it down into the front court. Throws left side for Robinson. Looking underneath for Miller. She stripped on her way up. Throws out of bounds. Should be Lady Ram basketball. Ooh, they're going to give it back to the Terriers. Went off the right hand of McKenna Miller out of bounds, and the Terriers get it right back. Lauren Scott will trigger. Scott looks around, has Robinson on the far side, comes into Gooddale near. Throws back to the right wing, and Miller looks back to Robinson there on the left. Armit with it up top, 5:32 to play in the first. Still a 7-3 Lady Ram lead. Between the circles is Robinson coming around right side. Has Scott wide open. Trying to find Miller underneath. It's shut off. Armit has it free throw line. Kicks back out. There's Robinson. Trying to go backdoor. Does to Miller. No good. Had some contact. No call the first time. They get it to second. McKenna Miller misses both, and now she goes to the line to shoot two. Great patience there by McKenna Miller.
It's going to be the first personal foul on Haley Lockhart this evening. Team first for the Lady Rams.
Plenty of scoreboard updates coming your way tonight as Miller misses her first. And I can't fathom her dad, Jim Miller, the head coach of the Carbondale Terriers basketball team, liked what he saw there. Second one on the way. No good. Rebound will fall to Gooddale near side. Just outside the post. Kicks out. Wide open three by Scott. Count it. They're back within one. It's 7-6 Lady Rams. 5:05 to play in the opening quarter. Trapped in the backcourt. That half-court trap again. Cheyenne Piper relegated to use a timeout. This timeout's presented by Ford Square. There's nothing more attractive than confidence. And yours will be at an all-time high when you buy a new Lincoln at Ford Square. Not only do you get a great offer, but you also get the standard 4-year, 50,000-mile maintenance plan only from Ford Square, where the best never rest. For those of you watching on MyWithersRadio.com, unfortunately you cannot see it. I can't see it. There's 4:55 left in the first quarter. 7-5 is your score, but at least you get to see the score. A lot of times I have to make up the times. Jeff Crow shakes his head yes, because he knows exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of times we have no, and it's not even 4:55, it's 4:59. See, we have no clue.
Beautiful new gymnasium, a relatively new gymnasium here, but yeah, in the spot that we're at, we don't have great views of either scoreboard.
I love it. Got to see the individual point tallies as well, as Cheyenne Pipe with the basketball has two. Back over the right wing, Palmer, who has three. Up top, Cuyava swings back near side. Piper again has 2 points. The other two rest with Jessica Green. Lockhart trying to get her first points of the game. Three from up top, no good. Rebound to Armit on the far side. So we head towards the midway point of this first quarter. Still 7-6. Oh, that was just a 2 earlier. So 7-5 is your score. My apologies. Shot from Carbondale on the near side is no good. Rebound to the Lady Rams. Another defensive board here for Jeff London's crew. They're still up 2. So my apologies. Not a 3 earlier. That was just a 2 with a foot on the line. Far wing, Piper back to the near wing. Another 3. Palmer's good. She's 2 for 2 from beyond the arc, and it's 10-5. Lady Rams doubling up the Terriers with 4:06 to play in the first.
Chris, I also thought that last one was a 3. Must have just been a 2 for Lauren Scott.
And she'll have another foot on the line this time as well. Off back iron. Rebound tipped away by Piper. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Rams. Should be Carbondale basketball. And it will. Get you some score updates from around the region here in just a moment. Gooddale with it up top. Swings around to the right wing. Finds Scott. Trying to get a screen with the help of Armit. Nothing there. Gooddale, nice ball fake as she heads to the paint. Kicks out right elbow. Armit looks back to the near side. Finds Scott. Cross-court pass to Robinson on the left side. In the corner, Miller throws up a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound taken away by Palmer. Her pass intercepted and tipped. And now Scott from the right side throws up a jumper. Too short. All that developed in a matter of moments. We're looking for Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game. Great traditions aren't given. They are earned through hard work and commitment. That's just what they believe in. Community First Bank, proud sponsors of the Rams. A great tradition. Up top, Cuyava looks inside, finds Lockhart. She'll cut towards the right block, throws up a shot too strong. Rebound lost by Palmer. Miller will fight for it and take it away. Up the right side, Gooddale. Crosses the right wing, kicks out in the corner. Scott now back right elbow. Miller over to Robinson, left sideline. 2:58 to play in this first quarter. Back door to Armit. She trips with it. Punches it right to Lockhart. Lady Rams have a 2-on-3, but the speedy Jay Green gets with the left side. Gets to the basket. She has 4. It's 12-5 Lady Rams. Great play all around. Up top, it's Gooddale. It's probably the fastest-paced girls game I have seen all year.
Yeah, they're really moving up and down the court. A lot of nice plays.
Robinson misses her second as she got the offensive rebound there at the volleyball baseline. And now Gooddale is going to try to punch one up. No good from the left side. Rebound will go to Palmer. She has a couple of defensive rebounds tonight, and here come the Lady Rams.
Aaliyah has knocked down a couple shots. She has 2 defensive rebounds, and she's fought for a couple of offensive rebounds on the other end.
She's
really starting strong tonight.
She has done a great job in contention for that aforementioned player of the game. Piper dribbles in and gets a 17-footer. Great play by Cheyenne. It's 14-5. Lady Rams on a run. And with 2:07 to play in this first quarter, timeout Carbondale. This timeout's presented by King City Chrysler Center. Imported from Detroit to Mount Vernon, the Chrysler 200 extends well beyond its midsize shadow with character, comfort, and fuel efficiency. Receive huge cash discounts on the all-new remaining 200s at King City Chrysler in Mount Vernon. Here on WMIX, online at mywithersradio.com with video streaming. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner alongside. Danny Zerwinski on assignment. Jeff Crow bringing you the high-quality video shots online at mywithersradio.com. And Coach Shaner, the Lady Rams have just come out poised and ready to go, ready to pounce. They're up 14-5 and put together a nice little 7-0 run.
They have. They've shot the ball well offensively. They've played solid defense. We've given up a few offensive rebounds. We probably need to get that taken care of. But other than that, they've come out strong tonight.
On the defensive end, have really forced Carbondale in some bad shots. On the right wing, it's Goodale. Looks around to Robinson just inside the top. Rings off the left iron. No good. Out of bounds off of Lacey Armin. It'll go with the Lady Rams. I was wondering if they saw that there. They did, and Lady Rams have the length of the floor to go. We'll tell you about Banterra Bank real quick, the official voice of the Lady Rams. Banterra's online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all, safe. Their security is your best defense. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Trapped there in the corner, far corner on Cuyava, and we'll have a timeout, Jeff Lana.
That's that 1-3-1 half-court trap I was talking about, and I'm sure Coach Lannon is about to tell the girls, you do not pick up the basketball around the timeline.
No, because they will get you every time, of course. Mary Alice Jenkins, longtime head coach of the Carbondale Terriers, always done a phenomenal job with Gloria Opp at her side. I know it's Greg Storm, the former Centralia Orphan, no longer one of the assistants here at Carbondale, so having to rely on a newbie this year. Lady Rams, of course, coached by Jeff Lon, and he's assisted by Lance Bolts, and Kayla Worker actually gets to make an appearance here tonight, freshman coach. 14-5 your score. Lady Rams are up 9 with 1:40 to play in the first. Let's see, side out of bounds, far sideline, just in the front court. However, the inbound goes to the back court for Piper. She'll bring it across at the circle. Looks near wing for Palmer. One dribble, kicks it over to Cuyava up top. Trying to send Piper baseline. Has to go to Cheyenne, though, coming from the far sideline. Up top, Hannah Owens, who's in the ballgame. Now a 3 from Piper. Looks good, but it's just off front iron. Rebound by Green. And great play by Jessica Green on the right post to throw up the rebound instantaneously to draw that foul and get herself to the line to shoot 2.
As we talked about, a really good offensive start for the Lady Rams tonight. They've knocked down a couple of threes. They've hit a couple of easy buckets, and hopefully we're going to get some more points at the free throw line right here.
That would be nice to see. As the first one comes, it's 15-5. Lady Rams up double digits. We'll get you some updates from all across the region, boys and girls, coming up here shortly. Brought to you by Tony Wilt. Second one, no good. Back iron rebound will be fought for by Cuyava. Robinson saves for Carbondale. Stolen away by Green. She'll throw it off the backboard, trying to draw the foul. And Palmer's there at the back door for the cleanup. Palmer has 8 at 17-5. Lady Rams as Goodale brings it length of the floor. Drops off Scott. Had it tipped by Armit. Back to Scott. Now McKenna Miller with it. Left of the circle. Gives off in the corner, Armit. Now left wing for Robinson. Inside, Goodale kicks back out to McKenna Miller. Less than a minute to play here in the first. Miller gets to the basket. Tripped up by Owens. Forces a turnover. And here come the Lady Rams with less than a minute to play. Wow. Lady Rams have really stepped up their game here tonight.
Another good defensive series by the Lady Rams there.
No doubt about that.
Into the freshman.
All alone as Hannah Owens underneath left block. Aaliyah Palmer finds her for the assist. It's 19-5, 2-touchdown lead for Lady Rams. Goodale pushes off, goes right block. No good, all alone at the back door as the numbers were not caught up for Carbondale. Was Jay Green for another defensive board, and here come the Lady Rams looking for the last shot with 22 to play in the first.
I'll tell you one thing, Coach Lannon has to be happy right now. We've scored 19 in the first. None of the girls have forced anything. All of the buckets have come just out of the flow of their offense or an offensive rebound, and that's really makes a coach happy.
And you know he loves that as Piper works to get to the basket with 4. No good. Rebound Goodale, unaware of the time. Finally forces up a half-courter underneath the basket. No good. We have reached the end of one. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 19, the Carbondale Terriers 5. This is Lady Rams basketball presented by Banterra Bank.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. It's going to be a nasty winter, so get the vehicle you can depend on now at Second Chance Auto. They have the vehicle you're looking for, probably priced under $10,000. And most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And there's bank rate financing for everyone. Second Chance Auto has been helping people just like you for over 32 years. So get your quality pre-owned vehicle from Second Chance Auto today. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, or call 244-4582. That's 244-4582. With more in-game score updates than anyone else, this is Rams basketball on WMIX.
And welcome back to Carbondale High School. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams lead the Carbondale Terriers 19-5 as we head to the second quarter. Lady Rams with the basketball, right wing. It is Green. Looks back up top, Quiava. Now right elbow, Lockhart looks to the near side, finds Cheyenne Piper. Right hand dribble for Piper, kicks between the circles for Green. Green will work around. Great play down low, and that's Lockhart with it as she works her way to the basket. And here comes the Terriers with the basketball. On the right wing, that is Goodale. Walks with it, and now the Lady Rams will get it right back. Length of the floor to go.
5th turnover for the Lady Terriers tonight, and a lot of that has to do with the Mount Vernon Lady Rams defense.
Of course, it will be the Lady Ram basketball. They're up 21-5. It'll be Piper who brings it over for the Lady Rams. Near side, that is Quiava looking interiorly for Lockhart. One dribble in the lane, has to kick back over the far side. And we have a foul, looks like on the Terriers. 21-5 your score. Lady Rams are up 16, 7:15 to play in the first half.
That foul is going to be on number 24, McKenna Miller, and that's her second personal of the night.
Here comes the Lady Ram inbound. It'll be Quiava looking for Piper, and it's going to be a turnover, Lady Rams. Here it comes for the Terriers. Length of the floor to go. Glad to have you with us on WMIX, online at mywithersradio.com. And here come the Terriers. Back on the right wing. Goodale gets it up top. Back from Miller to Goodale on the right wing. Looks left side. Finds Elena Robinson. Back over on the left side. And here's where Carbondale starts to look like they're maybe a little deer-like in the headlights.
Yeah, a little more patient, not quite sure, not finding what they want really, and again, attribute that to some pretty good, and as I say that, they're going to get a bucket down low.
Almost got that bucket down low. Left block, McKenna Miller. She goes to the line to shoot 2. 0 of 2 on the night from the free throw line for McKenna Miller. She'll try to better that result. Quick scoreboard update for you after 1. Carlisle leads Waltonville 19-13, and Woodlawn leads Odin 35-9. Of course, Christopher also leads Cobden 19-8 after 1. Mount Carmel Lady Golden Aces defeat Edwards County 72-52 tonight. Wonder how many Tyra Buss had. Scoreboard updates brought to you by Tony Wilt. Miller 1 of 2 that trip to the line, 21-6, and back within 15 are the Terriers. We'll tell you more about Anthony after this Lady Ram possession. Near side, Quiaba looking down low off of the block. Here comes Lockhart on a turnaround. It's good. 23-6. Lady Rams up 17. And that scoreboard update was brought to you by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance, located on 42nd Street in South Water Tower in Mount Vernon, or online at TonyWilt.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Nice pass from Miller outside to Robinson. She's looking back down low for Miller, throws right between her hands. And as a football coach, I know you hate to see that.
Yeah, those will drive a coach crazy. I don't think it matters what sport it is, football, basketball, one off the glove in baseball. Those little things.
The little things indeed. It'll be Piper bringing it across left timeline. Looks for a bounce pass right of the circle. Lockhart. She'll drive. No. Kicks out for Green. Up top, Piper with the basketball. Trying to use that head fake. She'll back it out now. And throws right side for Green. Dangerous play by Goodale to go after the basketball. Nearly lost her woman. Left wing, Piper.
Excuse me, Chris. I was
You're
just going to say, I have been really impressed with the Lady Rams offense tonight. It ended with a turnover that possession did right there. They've been patient. They haven't forced anything, and they've really been unselfish, made the extra pass, and we've scored 23 fairly quick points because of that.
23-6 your score. That could change here. Right wing bomb, no good from Goodale. Rebound comes to the back door for Scott. She'll throw up a baseline J, no good. Rebounds tipped to Miller from Goodale. She'll throw it off glass, no good. On that right side, Cuiava finally comes away with it for the Lady Rams after 3 offensive boards for the Terriers. Up 17, it's 23-6. Of course, don't support the other team. Go green with Banterra's online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Scott takes it away from Cuiava up the left side. Off glass and good. It's 23-8. And back within 15 are the Terriers. My, oh my. The action's picking up here in Carbondale. Lady Rams and Terriers. Glad to have you with us. Another turnover taken away by Miller. She'll get the easy layup up the right block. And 4 straight points off of turnovers for the Terriers means a Lady Ram timeout called by Jeff Lonnan. 23-10 your score, 4:42 to play in this second quarter. This timeout's presented by Ford Square, King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. Also the Auto Mart. 23-10. Lady Rams are now just up 13 with 4:42. Chris Hugo, Jared Shaner alongside. Coach Shaner, I really thought Lady Rams were showing some promise there. And then give up a few turnovers there. Just blatant steals, blatant takeaways, and the easy points follow.
Yeah, they were, and those are things that we weren't doing in the first quarter, and I'm sure Coach Lonnan's addressing them right now. Again, if you're watching online, you're seeing a 1-3-1, kind of a half-court trap by the Carbondale Terriers tonight. And that last time, I don't know exactly how Coach Lonnan wants to attack that trap, but I do know typically you're going to put someone in the middle of the floor. We had both of our big girls in the back, and neither of them came up, and I think that's probably what he's talking about right now.
And we shall see what becomes of this timeout with 4:42 to go in the first half. 13-point lead for the Lady Rams, trying to turn it into more.
And this is a key point in the game. We've really played well up to this point. I'm sure, again, Coach Lonnan probably just made the point that, hey, we've been playing well. Let's calm down a little bit. Let's take care of the basketball, and we'll be fine.
Dangerous passing in the backcourt. Piper will bring it across left timeline, looks to the elbow, dribbles back out top of the key. 4:30 to play in this first half. Looks back for the near side, finds Palmer. She has 8 on the night. I believe that is a game high 8. Between the circles now, Lockhart dribbles to the right arc, now kicks back left wing. Found Palmer, and it's back to Piper between the circles. Lady Rams are playing some organized basketball here, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it live on mywithersradio.com. Midway through this second quarter, the lead still 13 as Green gets it now to the circles for Palmer, left side. Cuiava gives back to Lockhart, right wing. Nice pass out left wing. Piper's 3 just off the mark.
Looked good.
It did. Glanced off front iron, and now here comes Goodale off the rebound. Looks back door. Finds Scott. No good. Green with another big defensive board. And the Lady Rams are really adding the rebounds to their tally tonight. Have to see those in your Heartland Accounting halftime stats. That'll be coming at you in the Second Chance Auto halftime show. 3:37 to play here in the second quarter. Palmer kicks back out right wing for Lockhart. Dribbles to the elbow, cuts back towards the wing, now kicks out Green. Nice fake by Green, drives mid-post, throws off glass. No good. There's Lockhart to clean it up. 25-10. The right block jumper from Haley Lockhart extends the lead back to 15.
That's Haley's 3rd bucket of the second quarter. 6 points for her this evening.
Not bad. Here comes Miller. Thought about it. Dribbled to the block. Gets the easy points. Saw the seam. Saw the lane. Gets 5 on the night, and it's 25-12, back within 13, the Dogs. Who will be your first player of the game? Will it be Jay Green coming right block? Throws it too strong. There's Palmer. She's a contender. Back out to Cuiava. Jeff Lonnan always says he needs 3 buckets out of her tonight. Almost got her first. Rebound to the Terriers. Here comes McKenna Miller. 2:49 to play in the half. Lady Rams lead is 25-12. Up top, Elaine Robinson. Looking back for a 3 for Goodale. Rebound will go out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Rams. Who will be your first player of the game? Support your Mount Vernon Lady Rams with a Ram debit card from Community First Bank. Community First Bank is the only bank with debit cards tied to the Rams and a portion of the revenue going back to Mount Vernon High School. Neato. Piper brings it across, throws right sideline for Green. Looks up top, finds Palmer. Something like that. Choked up over it. Palmer, who comes around, in case you're wondering, there were a couple transitions in the basketball then. Now it's stolen away by the Terriers and Brian Williams. Coming around right side, Goodale kicks it back door to Miller. Throws up top, Elena Robinson. Looking inside, there's Sarah Goodale again. She'll drive. The old Ty Moss lean in, and that'll be 3 in the lane. on Williams. Turnover Carbondale with 2:02 to play in the second. We will see now Christy Scally into the ball game. She is a 5'6" junior. We'll see Hannah Owens back in. She'll take the place of Kelby Quiaba. 2:02 to play. Lady Rams on top, 25-12. It'll be Palmer with the length of the floor to go. Piper with the basketball. We fall below the 2-minute mark on this possession. Lady Rams trying to get it across.
There's that pass to the middle of the floor we talked about. Resulted in a pretty good shot. Offensive rebound put back.
As Owens tried to get the easy bucket, rimmed out, tried to get a rebound again, inadvertently tipped it out of bounds, so it'll go back with Carbondale on the team rebound here. And they're up, or excuse me, they trail by 13. The Lady Rams 25, the Terriers 12, as we see Williams check out for the Terriers. For the Lady Rams, it is Piper, Owens, Lockhart, Green, and Palmer. There's Scott with it here on the right side with Goodale, Miller, Robinson. It's stolen away from Scott by Jay Green. She'll take it right back and tip it out of bounds. Almost a turnover via a turnover. So Lady Rams will start over underneath their own basket with 1:34 to play in this first half. 25-12 your score. Lady Rams like to add some more offense before we go in for the break. Palmer will trigger here for Lady Rams to the right of the basket. Thought they were going to go box set for a second, but instead Piper gets it back door, goes up, is fouled, and we'll have two at the line.
Nice inbounds play. Baseline out of bounds play to Cheyenne. Set a little slip screen and was wide open under the basket and then got fouled. Hopefully we'll take advantage of them here at the line.
They could use these free throws here. Her first is up and it's good. 5th point of the night. She's looking for number 6, 26-12. Lady Rams up 2 touchdowns with 1:33 to play in this first half. Second Chance Auto halftime show coming your way here shortly. We'll have your Heartland Accounting stats and a Tony Wilt scoreboard update as Piper drains the second. She has 6, and she has done a wonderful job tonight. Goodale will bring it across. She's at the right wing, gives it to Scott near side. Left-hand dribble, gives to the free throw line. And now back to the left side. Robinson pulls up just outside the paint. She's fouled, and Elena Robinson will go to the line to shoot 2.
Jessica Green went for a steal there and missed it, and those are the things, again, from a coaching perspective. Jessica had a nice steal the last series and then got a little too greedy this one and came up short.
Those are the things that will drive you nuts as Robinson drains the first. She has a second one coming. It's 27-13. It's a 14-point game. As I might have the answer to that query I was curious about a moment ago. Second one's good. Make it 27-14. Lady Rams are up 13 with 1:22 to play. Tyra Buss in that win over Edwards County had just 31 points tonight. Just 31.
They must have done a nice job on her.
Limited minutes, I'm told. Right of the circle. It's Piper. Falls to the basketball. Keeps her dribble right of the circle. Great play by Cheyenne as we fall to the minute mark here in the first half. She'll drive the basket. Kicks
nice
back door.
Pass.
There's Lockhart. Well done by Piper from start to finish. If we got it, it'll be a video highlight on MindWinnersRadio.com. Make that our WMIX Sports Facebook tomorrow. And that'll silence everybody. A left wing 3 for Elena Robinson. Oh, yeah, it's that guy again. 29-17, a 12-point game. It swung near side. Palmer across the timeline with 40. Back near the circle, it's Piper with 38. Right-hand dribble now near the circle. Back and forth, ever so slightly, as the Lady Rams want the final shot of this half. Like us on Facebook, WMIX Sports. Follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Highlights tomorrow on your WMIX Sports Facebook page. With 19 seconds to play in the first half, Lady Rams lead 29-17. Piper with the basketball. Man defense from the Terriers. Piper against Elena Robinson. Cuts back with left-hand dribble near side. Gives to the wing for Palmer. Back to Green right wing with 5. Throws it up with 3 off the backboard. No good. Rebound Goodale. And she will not get the shot off. And that's how your first half of action will end. At the break, the Mount Vernon Rams 29. The Carbondale Lady Terriers 17. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer. There's nothing like spending the holidays with old friends, new friends, and talking about the Ford year-end celebration going on now at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Get a great deal on a Ford F-150, the highest-ranked large pickup in initial quality by J.D. Power & Associates. With its available exclusive EcoBoost engine, the power of a V8 with the fuel efficiency of a V6. It's no wonder Ford F-Series are the best-selling trucks in the country for the last 34 years. I'd check them out now if I were you. Get to Ford Square, Mount Vernon during Ford's year-end celebration, and you'll get a great holiday deal on a built Ford Tough truck and something to talk about with old and new friends. At Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rest.
Sports fans can be the hardest people to shop for, so WMIX has the perfect gift idea. A little more Saturday Sports Show. Tell the fanatic in your family to tune in to WMIX AM 940 on Saturday mornings after the 8 o'clock news. We talk to the coaches they want, provide the insight they crave, and the scores they need. The best part? We'll take care of the gift wrap. The Saturday Sports Show, every week on WMIX and MyWeathersRadio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Whether you're an Integra customer needing a new home or just tired of the constant changes associated with big corporate banking, you do have a choice. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. We built our business around one goal, your needs. With 5 locations and a team of your friends and neighbors to support you, your banking solutions are handled right here at home. And to make your move easy, we have new account specialists and personal bankers ready to help.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
My brother Paul was a real Renaissance man, a big city ER doctor, an outdoorsman, and always the smartest person in the room. When he was killed in a deer vehicle collision, I thought it was a freak accident. But I was wrong. Each year, deer vehicle crashes cause death, damages, and injury. And about 1 in every 100 drivers is likely to have a collision with a deer. For tips to avoid hitting a deer, visit EerieInsurance.com. A message from the Bean Insurance Agency and Erie Insurance.
It's going to be a nasty winter, so get the vehicle you can depend on now at Second Chance Auto. They have the vehicle you're looking for, probably priced under $10,000, and most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And there's bank rate financing for everyone. Second Chance Auto has been helping people just like you for over 32 years. So get your quality pre-owned vehicle from Second Chance Auto today. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, or call 244-4582. That's 244-4582. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And welcome back to Carbondale, side of this South 7 Conference showdown between the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Carbondale Terriers. We're here at the half. The Lady Rams maintain a 29-17 lead. Chris Hugo and Jared Shaner alongside for your Second Chance halftime show. It's been a great year at Second Chance, and if you haven't been by lately, the inventory has never been greater. Instant approval, no gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals at Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Of course, we'll have the scoring and stats here in just a little bit, but Coach, your early thoughts on that first half. Lady Rams came out, ran their offense, ran it effectively.
Absolutely. We came out right out of the gate, and as I mentioned several times in the first half, I thought probably the best offense I've seen out of the Lady Rams this year. We were unselfish. We made the extra pass. We didn't force anything and really got some nice wide-open shots. Aaliyah Palmer came out of the game and right off the start hit a couple of threes. We got a couple easy layups, and we made some free throws right out of the gate.
And that has been a huge key here tonight. We need to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more on the Second Chance Auto halftime show, including a scoreboard update and some stats and scoring. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Time for more Lady Rams basketball, presented by Banterra Bank.
And welcome back to the Second Chance Auto halftime show. When Second Chance Auto says they have the best selection of vehicles priced under $10,000, they mean it. The inventory has never been greater at Second Chance Auto. Instant approval, no gimmicks, no pressure for 32 years at Second Chance. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner on WMIX Mount Vernon. Let's check out the Heartland Accounting halftime stats.
Unofficial first half stats, I had both teams at 15 total rebounds, although the Lady Terriers from Carbondale had 7 offensive rebounds out of their 15. Turnovers, 6 for your Mount Vernon Lady Rams, 8 for the Carbondale Lady Terriers. On to scoring, first for the Carbondale Terriers. Elena Robinson with 8. McKenna Miller rounded out the first half with 5. And Lauren Scott with 4 for your total of 17. For the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, first half scoring, we really spread it out well. Cheyenne Piper had 6. Haley Lockhart had 8. Aaliyah Palmer with 8. Jessica Green with 5, and Hannah Owens came off the bench to give us 2 for a total of 29.
And those are your halftime stats, calculated by Heartland Accounting. Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business expert. Of course, we need to slip a break in, then we really will have a scoreboard update for you, presented by Tony Welch. Your halftime score: the Lady Rams 29, Carbondale 17. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Is your mortgage rate higher than you want it to be? Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. If you have a high interest rate on your mortgage, you need to give me a call at 241-6928 to discuss refinancing your mortgage loan, or stop by People's National Bank at 413 South 34th Street for details. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When it comes to bone and joint care, only one name should come to mind: the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Your fellowship-trained physicians' first priority is specialized orthopedic care, ranging from total joint replacement and spine surgery to shoulder surgery and sports medicine. Our surgeons provide a wide range of specialized treatments that are unparalleled anywhere in Southern Illinois. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon and St. Mary's Good Samaritans in Campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to Carbondale Community High School for your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Lady Rams up 12 at the break, 29-17. If you haven't been by Second Chance Auto lately, you're missing out on instant approvals, no gimmicks, no pressure. Just honest deals on great vehicles for 32 years at Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. We'll get you a quick scoreboard update at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament tonight. Crab Orchard over Weber Township, 76-29. At the half, Sisney leads Patoka in the middle game, 21-17. Boys basketball action tonight. Christopher leads Cobden at the half, 31-12. Odin leads let's make that. Woodlawn leads Odin 60. That's 6-0 to 15 at the half. Carlisle leads Waltonville 38-24 at the break. And after one, Highland leads West Glen 17-16. Girls basketball tonight, Mount Carmel defeated Edwards County 72-22. And in high school wrestling, the Rams pick up a big win over Murfreesboro in duels 64-15. Big win by the Rams wrestlers, coached by Sean Doherty tonight. That scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, it's Tony Wilt. You can find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or at the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. If you see his red Jeep in the parking lot, just stop in. He would love to meet with you. Of course, Lady Rams are up 12 here at the break, 29-17 over Carbondale. And, Coach, they came out well, started out well, I should say, offensively and defensively in that first half. What do they need to do in the second to maintain that?
Well, I'm sure Coach Lonan talked to them at halftime. One thing that we probably had a few problems with in the first half would be that 1-3-1, a half-court trap. We had several turnovers on that, so I'm sure Coach Lonan drew up a few things, how to attack that, and hopefully get a couple easy baskets off of it, get the Lady Terriers out of that and back into their half-court man-to-man defense.
We will see how it works out in second half action. Will be presented to you by Banterra Bank. Tip off this second half with the Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC. There is the aforementioned Carbondale head coach, Jim Miller, coach of the boys. We'll see the Terriers sometime in 2012. I think it's the first week out of the gate when we get back to conference play. Goodale started off for the Terriers with the basketball. They go right to left here in the second half. On the wing, comes back up top. Robinson, a floater for three. No good. Rebound comes back to Scott near side. To Goodale. She'll step mid-post, throw it up. It's good. 29-19. The lead now 10 for the Lady Rams as we are 16 seconds in. Actually, I couldn't see the clock. Make that about 20 seconds into this second half. Near side, dangerous pass to Green. Shovels it to Lockhart. Back to a wide open Piper. She'll roll between the circles. And now throws left wing for Palmer. Nice little fake there. Comes back up top for Lockhart. Right wing we go. Piper the basketball. Backs it out up top. Kelby. Swings around left side for Lockhart. Overhead gives to Green. Goodale almost took it away. Green with it up top. Back to Cuiava. Now right block. It's Piper looking for the turnaround. Left hand kiss is no good. Rebound to Armit. That's a nice interjection to say when you're disappointed. Armit. Coming up the right wing. It's Goodale. Almost had it trickled away. It's going to be a save by Miller to Armit down right block. Last laugh is hers. It's 29-21. Back within 8. It's Carbondale. Nice little swing here for the Terriers. Pick up the pressure here in the backcourt. Lady Rams trying to get it ahead to the front. It'll be Palmer right at the feet of Lockhart. Turns it around and a great shot on the turnaround. Back up 10 to the Lady Rams, 31-21. Into the corner it goes. Scott gets back to the left wing for Robinson. Looks inside. Great move by Miller. Able to swing around to the left block. Gets two. It's 31-23. Back within 8 are the Terriers. Row if you're a Lady Ram. Now thrown away at half court. Robinson takes it away. 3-on-2. Throws it off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound to Palmer. Lady Rams need to settle down in the backcourt. Stop rushing things.
And I think that, as we said, that's going to be the key. Terriers are going to turn up the heat a little bit. We need to take care of the basketball.
We drop below the 6-minute mark here. 31-23. It's a lead pass near the baseline. Cuiava kicks out Piper. Has Lockhart up top. Screen comes as Piper comes between the circles. Right hand dribble by Cheyenne, throws near side for Green. Has Lockhart underneath. Man defense from the Terriers to start. And it'll be a three coming from Palmer. No good off front iron. Rebound to Goodale. It's a great shot if it falls. Not what you want if it doesn't. As Miller tries to save it from going out of bounds. She will throw it away, and it'll be Lady Rams.
I think they're going to say it went off of Cheyenne. I believe they're going to give it to the Lady Terriers.
Wrong I am. 31-23, 8-point game. Terriers trying to make it closer. Quick inbound to Miller. She'll drop one in from 16. And it's 31-25. Terriers making a comeback. Lady Rams just having trouble getting it across the timeline with this press from Carbondale. Right wing, it's Lockhart. Gives it back to Piper. 5:07 to play in the third. It is 31-25. Lady Ram lead continues to dwindle. Back there near the left corner, Cuiava with a basketball. Comes between the circles for Green. Looks back right wing, finds Piper. Back to the right corner, Palmer. Now right wing, Piper. Left side to Cuiava. Looks around, finds Green. They're trying to find an inlet pass. Nothing there. It's between the 5-hole of Piper. She'll catch in the backcourt for an over and back. Whoopsie. Turnover, Lady Rams.
They're second of this half, and as we said, the Lady Terriers are turning up the pressure a little bit defensively and giving us some problems right now.
Left baseline jumper coming in off the inbound. Miller has two more. Lady Rams forced to call a timeout. It's a 4-point game. Miller has 11. And with 4:37 to go in the third, it is just 31-27 Lady Rams.
McKenna Miller's come out and hit 3 shots in the first half of the third quarter. A quick 6 points for her. She's got a really nice-looking jump shot, and she's drained a couple of them on us.
It is a quick 10-2 run here by the Terriers to start this second half. Timeout is presented by Ford Square. It's a year-end celebration of Ford Square. Great holiday offers on a great selection of Fords and Lincolns. It's the newest technology, money-saving fuel economy. And right now, a great deal from Ford Square of Mount Vernon. Who's taking care of your Rams? By gosh, it's Kerry Hammond and the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, proud sponsors of our broadcasts. But Jeff Crow under the weather. She recognized that all the way down from her perch, and she's going to help take care of him. How valuable. You know it. We talked about it last time we did one together. She is a very valuable part of the Rams organization.
Absolutely. She takes care of the players, the coaches, the camera people, the radio, the TV, you name it, carries on it.
She is. She does a phenomenal job. We are very thankful to have the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois on our Ram broadcast. 31-27, Lady Ram lead has shrunk to 4. 4:38 to play in the third quarter. Length of floor to go. 1-3-1 full court press here for the Terriers. Dangerous pass coming near side. Tipped away by Miller. She saves it in bounds. It'll be stolen back away by Piper. Piper did not understand at that point that you cannot step out of bounds and come back in and get the basketball. Official
exactly
kind enough
right.
to explain. Good job by the official. I love the officials who try to educate our youth.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what that gentleman down there did. Miller from the left elbow, no good. Backdoor rebound goes to Cuiava. Lady Rams get another chance. And we're not ripping on Cheyenne for not knowing that. It's just that's what happened, and got the lesson from the official.
Yep, can't be the first one to touch it after you've run out of bounds.
No different than football.
Right.
Coming around right wing, it's Green. Crossover dribble, has it tipped away. And the Terriers force yet another second half turnover on the Lady Rams as we drop below the 4-minute mark. Dangerous pass far corner to Scott. Gives it right back to Armit, right elbow. No good, back iron rebound. That'll be a foul on Sarah Goodale. It's going the other way. Follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Like us on Facebook, WMIX Sports.
Sarah's first personal, first team foul of the half. And I coached some basketball at Lincoln High School. Lincoln known for its 1-2-2 full court press. And I'll tell you, this is exactly what the Carbondale coach wants. Long passes out of the Lady Rams. Some very dangerous passes, and that's what you're looking for in that press.
Lockhart slips up the right side, goes right block, and gets the foul. So a three-point play potentially in the wings here for the Lady Rams. As Lockhart made a great play from start to finish. A chance to add to it with an and one op. As she has 12 on the night, looking to make it 13. Lockhart's free throw in and out. Rebound will go to Miller. 33-27. Lady Rams up 6. 3:22 to play in the quarter. Elena Robinson with the basketball. Feeds Armit just inside the paint. Switches out. Kicks back out. Robinson's three on the way. Looks good, but it's off the mark. Rebound to Green. And a double team off of the rebound. Now the numbers with the Lady Rams. Green to slow it up. And the numbers are even. We'll drop below the 3-minute mark here. Who will be your Com First player of the game? Com start a banking relationship at Community First Bank. You won't be disappointed. Locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Up the right side, it's near the sideline for Green. S. Piper left block. Green's going to try to shake elbow. Gives to the far side. Palmer into the corner. Piper. Still on that far side. Coming around is Cheyenne. Has Lockhart wide open to the right. Palmer underneath the basket. Cuiava left block, and in the left corner, Jay Green. Piper still right of the circle. Hand checks aplenty from Scott, no call. And there they finally get one. Few Pickneyville hand checks coming from Scott. Finally a call, and it'll be the third team foul here on the Terriers. Owens reemerges into the Lady Ram lineup. The freshman seeing some critical varsity minutes for Jeff Lana. 2:27 to play in the third quarter. It's 33-27. Lady Ram lead is 6. Was, I believe, 14-15 at one point. Having some troubles here tonight in the second half against the Terriers. Left wing it is Cuiava. Back up top, Green. Looks around. Gives back to Piper. Between the circles now. Left hand. Left sideline, Kelby Cuiava. Up top, Green. Back to the right wing for Piper. Looking inside, looking outside. Left-hand dribble, steps to the wing, gets it back. Called for a carry, then a travel. The old, not sure what it is. I just know it's a turnover call. I really didn't see any of that, as she did not make a move with her feet after catching her dribble.
That's kind of what I thought, but that's not the way he saw it, so we'll go with him.
And we'll play on. Up top, Elena Robinson comes back left elbow. Looks around, kicks out to McKenna Miller near side. Ball fake against Owens, drives, reverse underneath, no good. Rebound is going to be put back by Armit. And Lacey Armit goes to the line to shoot two. Lady Rams basketball presented by Banterra Bank. Don't get a technical in an embarrassing situation. Make sure you've opted in your debit card for overdraft purchases. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member at PIC. Hiccups. Wonder if Carrie Hammond has anything for those. First free throw is good for Armit. Wonder if she carries some Jiffy or some Peter Pan in that bag of hers.
She's got a little bit of everything in there. She's got the cure for what ails you.
Armit's second is on the way, and it's good. 33-29, the lead down to 4 for Lady Rams, but it has been here before. 95 seconds to go in the quarter. Trap again coming from the Terriers. Lockhart not paying attention to behind her. Scott almost came up and got the steal. Piper able to shake Miller, who goes after an interception. Retains possession due to the Lady Rams. Guiava looks into Lockhart. She'll kick out up top to Green. Nothing there. Has to go right wing for Piper. Up top, Guiava. Left wing we go. Green. She'll lose it out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover, Lady Rams, with 1:09 to play in the third.
6th turnover of the third quarter for the Lady Rams.
Yikes. And here comes Sarah Goodale with the basketball. Brings it left wing. Down 4 are the Terriers. Up top, Elena Robinson has Scott wide open. Pulls up from the elbow off the back iron. Rebound is big here for the Lady Rams as Lockhart comes away with it. Piper will bring it up. Down to 49 seconds to go here in this third quarter.
I think at this point, Coach Lonan wants to run this time off, hopefully. Well, we're going to get a jump ball call.
Possession arrow stays with the Lady Rams as Owens was fighting for it. There's a pass at her feet, and when the player's that tall, sometimes that's bound to happen. She has a height advantage over just about everybody, and Palmer will come in for Owens. Trigger will come right to the basket. Piper gets it in. Palmer. Now up top, Kelby Guiava looks inside, all alone. Turnaround is good from Haley Lockhart. Big 2 points.
Another nice out-of-bounds play by Coach Lonan. That's a really well-run, well-executed play.
Amen. And to the right wing goes Goodale with 25 seconds. Back up 6, the Lady Rams, 35-29. Left wing, Scott looks around to right. Has to swing. No, goes back to the right. Dangerous pass there to Goodale. Steps to the wing, kicks low. Miller. Inside, 2 more for McKenna Miller. She has 13 with 10 seconds to go. Third quarter action, 35-31. Stuck in the backcourt, it's to Green. Tipped ahead, Palmer. She'll throw inside to Green. It'll be stolen away. And as time expires, Carbondale will not get the shot off. So 35-31, Lady Rams after 3. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
On November 5th, Community First Bank and the First State Bank of Dix officially partner to better serve our customers and our community. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. We welcome all our new friends to the Community First family. And I'd like to personally invite you to call, log in, or drop by any of our 5 locations to learn more about Jefferson County's only true, locally owned community bank.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
Well, the Silverado is the longest lasting, hardest working truck on the market. It looks like a truck. And, so I love the looks of it. And the ride and the comfort is second to none. You can get $5,005 rebate right now, or you can get 0% for 72 months, which, for a lot of people, that would lower the payment anytime over what they're paying now.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Time for more Lady Rams basketball, presented by Banterra Bank.
And welcome back to Lady Rams basketball. WMIX online at myweathersradio.com. A myriad score update coming at you here in just a little bit. We'll start the fourth quarter. Terriers with the basketball. They are within 4, 35-31 as the Lady Ram lead. Back on the right wing, Elena Robinson. Chris Hugo, of course, with Jared Shaner, Rams football coach. On AM 940, online at myweathersradio.com with video. Free throw line, it's Armit, leans in, squares up, gets it. Back within 2 of the Terriers. 7:40 to play in regulation. Yikes.
Yeah, 15. Armit's done a nice job this second half. Held scoreless in the first half, and she's got 6 in the second.
Give you a quick scoreboard update. At the end of 3, Woodlawn leads Odin 82-26 at Sides Gym. That game's on 94.1 FM. Start to say Scott Owens. That's actually a Tony Wilt scoreboard update, like a good neighbor. Tony Wilt and State Farm are there. Find them on TonyWilt.com or on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. We'll have a final scoreboard update in the postgame. Coming up the right wing, Guiava throws back left side. Palmer gets it back to the circle for Piper. Now right wing Cuiava near the corner. It's Green. 35-33, 2-point game. Lady Rams on top, 6:50 to play. Up top, Palmer swings around Cuiava. Left of the circle, goes back to Piper. Piper, a right-hand dribble. Piper still with it, comes to the right wing, looks back left, finds Palmer. Looking for a screen three, nothing there. Green's going to drive basket, beats her man. Good on the right block. 37-33. Fundamentally sound play there from Jay Green.
Very good. I think they were looking for the three for Aaliyah Palmer, maybe.
And there was McKenna Miller on a baseline jumper. Rims out, rebound, Aaliyah Palmer. And Piper will bring up the basketball. Back up 4, 37-33, 6:10 to play in regulation. Near side, Green gives up top to Lockhart. Back to the left wing for Piper. Shakes around a little bit against her man, Scott, and here comes Piper with the basketball. Lady Rams up 4, 37-33. We drop below the triple nickel mark in the fourth quarter. Back to the right wing, it is Cuiava. Foul on the play. It looks like it'll be Elena Robinson. That's exactly what it is.
Her second, fourth on the team.
Inbound will come, left wing to Piper. Right-hand dribble between the circles now, comes near side, head fake to the left, comes back right, gives over to the wing. Green, up top, Lockhart. Back left wing for Piper. Man defense this time from the Terriers. Kicks around back door, Cuiava's good! It's 39-33, Lady Rams back up 6 with 5:20 to go.
Nice dribble drive by Cheyenne Piper. Defender came up, she dropped it down to Cuiava, easy two.
See what the Terriers do here. Robinson throws right side for Scott. Lady Rams in man. Scott's going to try to drive. Back to the free throw line for Miller off the front iron. Rebound will go to Piper. Jump ball forced by Carbondale. It goes back with the Rams. So great play there. Hate to give up your possession arrow, but Carbondale will be relegated to call a timeout. It's a year-end celebration at Ford Square. Check out the Ford F-150, which means more power with better fuel efficiency thanks to that EcoBoost engine. Test drive the large truck champion for over 34 years at Ford Square of Mount Vernon. You can count on us. 39-33, Lady Rams lead by 6. 5:07, pardon me, to play in the fourth quarter.
I think two things at this point that Coach Lonen's probably making the notes to his kids is, number one, we came out in the third quarter, and Carbondale definitely had a little momentum, but I think it's important for our girls to understand that we still have a 6-point lead. We have 5 minutes to play, take care of the basketball, and we'll be okay. And number two, the thing that sticks out to me, Lady Terriers have caused us some problems with that 1-3-1 half-court trap and all the pressure that they put on. The only time that they put that on is after a made basket. We need to get some stops on the defensive end. We need to get some defensive rebounds and not give them an opportunity to set up that 1-3-1 half-court trap.
As somebody who has helped teach that, how do you break it?
It's difficult. I think one of the things that always hurt us at Lincoln was if you can get the ball to the middle of the floor, a full-court trap like that or a half-court trap is difficult to execute then. So you get middle and then look opposite. That's kind of the rule of thumb. And look at that, right on cue.
Green up the right side from Lockhart. It's good. Press breaker extraordinaire. And it's going to be 41-33, 8-point ball game. Lady Rams on top, 4:52 coming out of the timeout. All alone, however, it's Williams for Carbondale. No good. Rebound tipped off of Palmer. Palmer out of bounds. It'll be Carbondale basketball. Great effort by Aaliyah Palmer. Whether retirement is years or months away, open a retirement account that fits your lifestyle perfectly. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC. Scott inbounds, gets it right back from Goodale. Corner three coming, it's good. 41. Did they just give her 2?
I believe they gave her a 2. We'll take it.
Yeah. 41-35. Another turnover by Scott. She'll come up the right side against Cuiava. Hand in her face. No good on the bunny. Rebound and stuck back by Robinson. Second chance points for Carbondale. The lead shrinks to 4 again. 41-37. 4:20 to play in the fourth.
And this is the point where we need to settle down, run a little offense, and get a good basket.
Left wing to Palmer. 4:10 to play in the ball game. The lead is 4 for Lady Rams. It had been as many as 15 at one time, but Carbondale's come roaring back. Turnover forced by McKenna Miller. Left side, layup good. 41-39, the pesky Terriers are back within 2. Jeff Lonan wants a timeout. This timeout's presented by King City Chrysler. They have the all-new Dodge Caliber. Caliber cranks up the sedan and exudes attitude with every turn. Receive huge cash discounts on the all-new Caliber at King City Chrysler Center of Mount Vernon. 41-39, 3:58 to play in the ball game. Lady Rams hanging on to a 2-point lead. Got to call that timeout there. Up 8 at 1 point. They come back on another 6-0 run. Boom, get it within 2.
Yeah, I think this is the closest it's been. Again, Coach Lonan just needs to tell the girls, and I'm sure that he is, that we still have a 2-point lead. We need to take care, value that basketball, take care of it. Don't give them any easy buckets, and we'll be just fine.
Another scoreboard update for you. In a game we haven't reported yet, Charleston, Missouri leads Meridian out of Mounds 58-54 after 3. Carlisle last check led Waltonville to half 38-24. Woodlawn last check after 3 led Odin 82-26. Benton at the half led Carmi 26-23. T-Town led Effingham after 1 17-15. At the break, Fairfield leads Hamco 22-20. And in Rams wrestling, Mount Vernon in duels tonight over Murfreesboro Wrestling 64-15. Scoreboard update brought to you by State Farm agent Tony Wilt. For all your insurance financial service needs, it's Tony Wilt on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower Place in Mount Vernon. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Final scoreboard update comes your way later. Williams right on the steal. All alone is Robinson, no good for the tie. Gets her own rebound, right block, jump ball. It goes back with the Terriers. Did not see that one coming, and it came. It came with a fury. And now a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession for Carbondale.
Another turnover for the Lady Rams. Hopefully they won't be able to capitalize, the Terriers.
Up top, Goodale with the basketball. Kicks around right side for Elena Robinson. Robinson, Miller, Scott, Goodale, and Williams for Carbondale. Piper, Green, Palmer, Lockhart, Quiava for the Lady Rams. On the far side, it's Robinson. Look for the lob down low. Miller nearly stolen away. Miller leans in. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound tipped away to Palmer. Lady Rams weren't very aggressive on that possession, reaching for the rebound.
No, but I tell you, Aaliyah Palmer played some good help side defense, and she's the one that caused McKenna Miller to miss that shot.
On the right side, nearly lost out of bounds in front of the Ram bench. Then a dangerous pass to Green near the corner. She'll try to swing around, come baseline. Left-hand dribble, kicks to the elbow for Kelby. She'll step free throw line, now top the key, gives back left side for Cheyenne Piper. 2:55 to play in the fourth. Lady Rams up just 2, 41-39. Need a bucket in a big way. Left side, Palmer with the basketball. Nearly got tripped up. Wide open on the near side, Green. She'll hop for it. Nice hops by Jay Green to save the pass. And coming around back right of the circle. Now cutting back left, Piper. Hands off to Quiava. She's fouled by McKenna Miller. Who will be your First player of the game? Community First Bank with more Jefferson County locations than anyone else. Locally owned with decisions made here. Proud supporters of the Rams and Jefferson County with locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon.
Third by McKenna Miller, third personal foul, 5th team foul.
Inbound will be stolen away by the Terriers. Goodale gives it back to Scott, no good. Rebound back to Scott. She's fouled by Jay Green. I believe that is Jessica's first, team second with 2:28 to play in regulation. It's a 2-point game, 41-39. We have not had an overtime game yet this year, and I think we've already done 30 or so ball games on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. The king of basketball will be Williams throwing up a long jumper, no good. Outreached is Goodale on Green. She throws up another one. The rebound to Miller. She's fouled on her way up, and McKenna Miller will go to the line to shoot 2. And if memory serves correct, McKenna Miller is just 1 of 4 at the free throw line.
Good memory, Mr. Hugo.
Freak of nature sometimes. Blind squirrel finds an acorn, I always like to say. And a chance to tie at the free throw line for McKenna Miller, and I have a feeling she might sink them both here.
Well.
Nope. Radio karma, I guess.
That's good.
I really thought she was going to.
You know what? I was about ready to say. I've seen her jump shot. She's played a really good second half in particular, and I really felt like she would probably step up and knock a couple down.
Second one's on the way. It's no good. She is 1 of 6 at the line tonight. However, the rebound goes to Owens. It is stolen away. Kicked back on the right baseline. Miller gives it back right wing. Scott up top to Robinson. Now left side, there's Goodale. 2:05 to play in regulation. The lead is just 2 for the Lady Rams, 41-39. Goodale steps in, gives it inside, taken away by Piper. She'll hold on to it. Bailed out by a foul call. That'll probably be Miller's fourth. Woodlawn just 2 points shy of the century mark tonight as they defeat Odin 98-27.
That last foul by McKenna Miller, big for two reasons. Number one, it's McKenna Miller's fourth. Number two, that's the 16th foul on the Lady Terriers. One more and we're in the bonus.
Lady Rams could use some opportunities to get some free offense. We know that. Inbound will come. Near sideline, it's into Lockhart, and she has fought for jump ball. It stays with the Lady Rams. I don't want to say lax play from the Lady Rams here in the fourth quarter, but there's been some lax play in instances. Trigger again. This time it's stolen away by Miller off of Claire Ryan. Oh. She just reached right in and took it. Underneath all alone is Armit for the foul. No good. And as poor as the Terriers have shot from the field here in the fourth quarter, that's why the Lady Rams are still up 2. And to the line will go Lacey Armit. She'll shoot 2. That was a fourth foul, by the way, on Haley Lockhart. First one's good. Back within 1 are the Terriers, 41-40. Lady Rams basketball, as always, presented by Banterra Bank. Let's get technical about going green. Banterra offers online bill pay, online statements, all for free. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC. Second one's no good. Rebound tipped back to Miller for the lead. Off the block, no good. Rebound's tipped away. Miller gets it again. Scott wide open for 3 near side. It rims out. Rebound taken away by Goodale. Kicks right to Robinson for 3. No good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll be Mount Vernon basketball. Big play to develop there defensively by the Lady Rams. The ball kept bouncing the wrong way. They get the ball back up just 1, 41-40 with 90 seconds to go. We'll see how it develops here for the Lady Rams. Cuiava on the side, baseline rather, nearly stolen away from Green. Ryan recovers. Claire Ryan in the backcourt, dribbles back into danger. Now risks the pass across the timeline, left side to Cuiava. Piper with it. Will probably come between the circles with 1:26. Cuts back to the far side, comes back near now. And we have a 5-second call. Lady Rams turn the ball over with 1:16 up just 1. We have a timeout, full timeout, called by Coach Jenkins of Carbondale. 1:16 to play. This timeout's presented by Ford Square and King City Chrysler in Mount Vernon. 1:16. 1 point ball game. Lady Ram lead shrunk to 1, 41-40.
This is the difficult thing about sports, not just basketball, but all sports in general. Lady Rams came out tonight, took a commanding lead, played really well throughout most of the first half. Carbondale's had all the momentum in the second half. We've led, oh gosh, my math isn't great, but approximately 37 minutes of the game. Unfortunately, this last 1:16 is going to be the one that's the most important.
Gotta love it. Reminiscent some games we've seen on the other side of the gender.
Absolutely.
Where not a lot of points in the fourth quarter, and then the only points you need come at the best moment, and that's with time expiring or seconds remaining.
Well, let's hope it's that way in favor of the Lady Rams tonight anyway.
We shall see. Lady Rams 1-1 in the conference, 5-3 overall. The Terriers just 1-2 in the South 7. Lady Rams know this is one they should have gotten if they don't. 15-point lead at one time in the first half. 1:16 to go here. Length should be length of the floor. We have the possession arrow with.
Looks like we've got some water on the court, maybe. Getting it mopped up. Lady Terriers coach does not look happy with her bench. I think somebody might have spilled some.
Yep. For Lady Rams, it'll be Piper, Green, Ryan, Lockhart, and Cuiava. And something's still not right over there. Must have been a Gatorade.
I think so.
Because water's a lot easier to get up. Of course, Coach Jenkins, known as a disciplinarian and a very effective one.
As you can tell, all of her
No
Lady
nonsense.
Terriers are up working on that water or Gatorade, whatever it might be.
Athletic Director Rick Moss also there lending a hand. And we shall see. Glad to have you with us on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Lady Rams trying to squeak this one out. Up just 1. 1:16 to play. Side out of bounds in front of the Lady Ram bench for Scott and Carbondale. Goodale with it in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline, goes to the right wing with a right-hand dribble. Comes back near side, looks underneath, finds Miller. Underneath the reverse off glass, it's good, and Carbondale has their first lead. 42-41 with a minute to play. Yikes. Piper with the basketball, shy of the circle, crosses the timeline, right of the circle. Bounces over to Lockhart near side with 52. 42-41, Carbondale on top. Nearly forced a turnover, did Miller. The Lady Rams just too lax with the basketball. We'll have a big scoreboard update coming your way here in the postgame show. Also your Heartland Accounting postgame stats in the Bean Insurance postgame.
Lots of time left, 48 seconds. I wouldn't be surprised maybe if we try to go inside to Lockhart.
Right wing, foul.
We're not going to have to.
Was Claire Ryan. So that'll send Lady Rams to the line, and Claire Ryan has some big free throws coming on one and bonus. And that is the 5th on McKenna Miller. That is a big break there for the Lady Rams as Miller will foul out with a game-high 17. We welcome those of you who may have been listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on 94.1 FM. Lady Rams trailing 42-41, and the free throw on one and bonus will not get the friendly bounce. It is out of bounds. Last touch by Carbondale to be Lady Ram basketball. Lady Rams once led 15 against Carbondale. They've battled back to take a 1-point lead with 43 seconds to go. Inbound will come right to the basket along the baseline. It'll be Cuiava. It's Cuiava, Piper, Green, Owens, and Lockhart. It's to Green on the far sideline with 40 seconds. Up top to Piper. Lady Rams are down 1, 42-41. 36 seconds to go. Left-hand dribble from Piper. Stops at the left wing. Gives to Green. Forces the pass over to Owens on the right wing. Looks around. Bounces one to Piper right of the circle. 25 seconds left. Lead is just 1 for Carbondale. Fouled is Jay Green, and that is the girl you want at the line.
Absolutely. I'm not sure what she is on the year, but tonight Jessica Green's 1 for 2. Typically a very good free throw shooter. Jessica has a really nice shot. Let's hope she can put 2 in right here.
This one is big. Let's see if she can make some offense happen. Green at the line, misses her first. Owens fights for the rebound. Williams wins the battle. Here comes Goodale and Carbondale. 17 seconds to go, up 1. Quick foul will come on Haley Lockhart. She's fouls out for the night with 14. Lady Rams still have 2 fouls, or a foul to give, but 2 fouls. If they're going to have any chance of getting the ball back. Down 1, 14.8 seconds to go. 42-41 Carbondale. Palmer comes back in.
You want to try to get a quick foul right here. You want to be really aggressive. Try to deny the inbound pass possibly.
And it's to Robinson. Nobody there to get her with 12. Time is lapsing. Back at 10. Finally a foul from Cuiava. And they'll do it over again on the inbound. 9.7 seconds to go. 4th quarter action from Carbondale. Lady Rams led most of the game until Carbondale made it 42-41.
Be nice to get a steal and a layup right here.
We'll see what happens. As it's quick inbound by Scott. Got it to Robinson with no contact. Piper comes over and does what needs to be done. And that sends Scott to the free throw line for the 1 and bonus. Woof. Has not been kind, I shall say, and that is fate here tonight as the Lady Rams trail by 1 with 6.3 seconds to go, and Scott at the line shooting the 1 and bonus. She'll make the first.
Most important thing right here on a miss is to make sure you secure the rebound, get it pushed up the court. We'll see if Coach Lonan wants to take a timeout or if he's going to push it and hopefully get a quick bucket.
Courtney Scarborough will check in for Hannah Owens. It is Scarborough, Green, Piper, Palmer,
and Cuiava.
Scott at the line shooting the back end of a 1 and bonus and put it up 3. Does so. 44-41 with 6.3. It's into Piper. Length the floor to go. Here come the Lady Rams across the timeline. It's ahead to Palmer for the tie with 4. Banks off, no good. And the Lady Rams fall here tonight. 44-41. Lady Rams fall after leading by 15, and by as much as anyway in the first half. We'll tell you all about it in the Bean Insurance postgame show. It's coming to you next.
Does this sound familiar? I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to school, but with work and family.
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to, and they're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends in cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our jobs for once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/Studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
Hey there, I'm Jennifer, and I love living in Southern Illinois. But whenever I got sick, I used to think the best medical care was far away. I had no clue that some of the most advanced medical care was right here the whole time. Good Samaritan is my new hospital of choice because they combine exceptional response time, first-class facilities, and an outstanding patient experience. Good Samaritan partners with physician specialists and invests in the latest medical technology. They deliver the best care where I need it most. Locally. Now more than ever, they offer local residents like me a convenient alternative to bigger out-of-state hospitals where I'm a number, not a name. This saves me time, money, and keeps my family close, which out-of-state hospitals will never be able to provide. And in 2013, that care will get even better when they open the all-new Regional Health Center. It's that kind of investment that ensures we'll never have to leave home to receive the care we need.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Are you tired of being charged unnecessary fees by other banks in our area? Hi, this is Melody True at People's National Bank with our customer-friendly products such as free checking, Saluki checking, Visa check cards, online banking, bill pay, and much more. People's National Bank is proud to offer our customers the products they deserve. Stop by one of our People's National Bank locations or visit us online at peoplesnationalbank.com and see what banking with a family-owned community bank is all about. People's National Bank, member FDIC, non-usage fees.
Hi, Ron Smith, Lincoln dealer. All the luxury and technology you'd ever want. An optional 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 that performs like a V8. Rich, hand-finished leather trim seats and genuine wood trim. So what do you give a car like the 2012 Lincoln MKS that seemingly has everything? Well, a test drive would be nice, especially now, because not only can you get a great offer, you also get 4 years or 50,000 miles of standard complimentary maintenance on an MKS with sync technology that allows you to get turn-by-turn directions, make and receive phone calls, and play all of your favorite MP3s. And with available active park assist, Lincoln MKS can practically park itself. With all this luxury, technology, and confidence, what could possibly be keeping you from that test drive? Lincoln, it's not just luxury, it's smarter than that at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
If I could see into the future, you know what I want to know? I want to know how the whole thing is going to turn out. Did I make the right decisions for my business? Helping my daughter memorize all 50 states in alphabetical order. Did it really matter?
Understanding that the future is about planning, not worry, is why Erie Insurance is above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 242-6017.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Bean Insurance postgame show starts now.
And welcome back to Carbondale Community High School. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner alongside. Jeff Crow with us as well, bringing you video on MyWithersRadio.com. Danny Zerwinski is on assignment. Lady Rams fall here tonight, 44-41 to the Carbondale Terriers. And Coach Shaner led by 15 at one point, just didn't have enough to get it done.
Exactly. We kind of ran out of gas a little bit. Came out, played really strong in the first half. Carbondale turned up the heat a little bit on us. We had a few turnovers in the second half. Just couldn't quite get that really timely bucket that we needed. And as I mentioned late in the game, my math was a little off. But unfortunately, I believe it was that last minute 16 that we didn't lead. And that's when you need to lead them.
That is exactly when you need to lead them. And, of course, we'll have Jeff Lonan on to talk about this one here on the Bean Insurance postgame show. Lady Rams fall here 44-41. Of course, Bean Insurance is an independent agency. that can do the insurance shopping for you. Bean Insurance has multiple top insurance companies to choose from with great rates for your family. Call Bean Insurance at 244-BEAN. That's 244-BEAN. Jeff London joins us now. And Jeff, I mean, what can you really say about tonight? Not the way you wanted it to go.
No. But you had to know that they were going to make a run in the second half. I mean, you're at Carbondale. I mean, they're not just going to lay down and take it like they did in the first half. And I've been here enough to know that run was coming. And the question was whether we were going to be able to withstand the pressure. And we didn't. And it was a big challenge tonight. And I was really hoping we could get over this hump and get one here, which we've struggled to get one here for quite some time. We've just struggled to win on the road, period, in the South 7. And this was going to be a big hump to get over tonight if we could have got it. But I think a good program win for sure was right there for the taking, and it just didn't happen. So gotta go back in the gym and get ready for Saturday.
They were in 1-3-1 half court to start. Then second half comes out, they go 1-3-1 full. Thought that was a big change of momentum there because the girls just kind of looked flustered at that point coming out of the break.
Well, yeah, it's just it was actually a man press at one time, and they just tried to take Cheyenne away. And then when they took Piper away, we struggled to get the ball up the floor. I mean, they knew how to attack us defensively in the full court. If Cheyenne has it, things get calmed down and she walks it up and the press clears out and all that. Well, when she doesn't have it, it's mass chaos and because she's our ball handler. The other kids aren't used to bringing the ball up, so they've kind of made us put it in the hands of some other people, and that didn't work out so well. We just tried real hard to just hold them off as long as we could, try to get to the end. But I thought when we broke the press there and got up by 6 with that just the way we just broke it and laid it in, I thought, if we could just make one or two more stops and just get it down here and make them foul us and make free throws. That's the other thing. We missed 2 big. Was it Shaner? Was that 1-and-1s there down the stretch?
Both of them. We had Jessica had the front end, and so did Claire coming in late in the game. Both missed the front ends and could have been difference makers. Obviously, those aren't the only things that happen in a game.
Right.
But you're right, Coach. Right down there late that would have, I think one of them would have tied us and one would have preserved our lead, I think.
Yeah, and that's really uncharacteristic because we're usually pretty good free throw shooters. I really, at that point, I still thought we were going to win because I thought, well, we're in the bonus now. We're pretty good shooters. I mean, they were still playing hard on us and fouling us, and we got a couple chances, but the ball wouldn't go in the hole when it needed to. And let me tell you something. I've coached a lot of years. Winning in the South 7 on the road is – I wish people could understand just how difficult it is. I'm sure there's a lot of people who just think that you can just walk into a gym and if you do things right in practice and if they're all coached right, you just step out and win. But I'm telling you that ain't right. That's not the case. It's just not. They work just as hard as we do, and they're in their home domain here, and they've got some athletes. And we just did everything we possibly could, but just could not. We just needed the game to end about 2 minutes earlier, and we'd have been right there with a good South 7 win. So, yeah, it's disappointing, but every kid down there knows that what they did wrong, and they know what they got to get better at, and we'll just we'll go from there. But hats off to Carbondale. I mean, they cranked the heat up as much as they possibly could, and we just kind of finally gave into it there with about 2 minutes to go. So,
well, Coach, I don't know if you caught it right when you were coming up. Chris and I were talking on the air, and I think the play stopped with 1:16 on the clock. I believe we were still up 1 or 2. And I said, unfortunately, it's not just basketball; it's all sports. But at that point, we'd led about 30 minutes and 45 seconds of the game.
Right.
And it's when that clock shows zeros. And I thought our girls played hard tonight. As you said, Carbondale, hats off to the Carbondale girls. They really turned up the heat in the second half, and we had some turnovers, and that aided them, obviously. But, played hard and played a good game.
Right. And, it's the other thing is it's very hard. When we got down to about 2 minutes to go there, it just became very hard for us to get into anything we wanted to get in because of the noise. I mean, I tried to get us in flex just to calm us down and get something they knew, and 2 or 3 people heard us and 2 didn't, and then I tried to just keep them in what they were already in, and then when I tried that, 2 of them still heard flex, and the noise was really noisy down there. It was really noisy, and it just appeared like we just didn't get a good bench to team communication down there in the last couple minutes. There for 2 possessions anyway, but that's not what beat us. I mean, you can go back to the third quarter, you can go back to early in the fourth quarter, you can go back to missed free throws. I mean, there's just a variety of things that we just didn't do very well in the second half that we did very well in the first half. So there's nothing I can say. I mean, we lost a basketball game. Hats off to them. They did what they had to do. We just came 2 minutes short.
Could always use an extra couple minutes sometimes, can't you?
Yeah, sure can. And hopefully we'll learn from it. We got to go play Freeburg and then go to Christmas. And we're 5-4. Feel like we ought to be 6-3, but we're not. So we got to go on and try to get number 6 on Saturday. And we'll be there. We'll go back to work tomorrow, and we'll do the best we possibly can.
Coach, I think one thing, I don't want to keep you too long here, but I think you'll appreciate this, and I think our listeners can, the unique aspect. You coached football for a while. The great part about basketball and some other sports is that, hey, you know what? We need to learn from this loss right here. We're going to get an opportunity at the end of our season. We could possibly see these ladies again. We're going to see another team who's going to pressure us. Let's learn from this loss. Let's make some improvements, make some strides, and later on make this a stronger team because of it.
Well, and the other thing, we're going to play these guys again. You're right, and when we play them again up at Shagnon, I mean, I guarantee you they're going to remember these last 2 minutes. They're going to know exactly what hit them tonight. They're going to know what it was, and they're going to know where they made their mistakes. It's going to be up to them to execute on the floor when that time comes, because I anticipate another close game. Now, listen, the other thing about this is they're in our regional, and if things kind of keep going the way they are, it's a very possible we get them in a first-round regional matchup. If I'm going to get beat by Carbondale, I'd much rather get beat tonight than get beat on regional time. And, the thing is you play a team 3 times in a year, and you win the first 2, that third time it gets real tough. And that's the only silver lining I can even think of right now, is that if we're going to blow one, let's blow one in the regular season, because we don't want to have to be in a position if we would happen to draw them in the first round. And I think that's a very distinct possibility the way it's going right now. We'd rather beat them then than tonight. So, I'm trying to draw positives, guys, and that's one that I thought of on the way up here.
Absolutely. Let's hope it comes down to that too. That'd be great to face them again in regional.
Sure, yeah, because these are this is a great rivalry, and our girls I think it's a really pretty even matchup, and just who gets a break here or there, and it was fun coaching tonight. It was fun coaching them. It really is a great game to coach in, but we just need to make a few more plays, and like I say, there's not much else you can say. Just got to go home, go to bed, get up tomorrow, work hard, and try to get the next one.
That's all you can do. Of course, Coach Lonan, sorry it had to end this way, but thank you for coming up here on the postgame show and joining us and talking about it.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Coach.
That's Jeff Lonan, head coach of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. They fall here tonight 44-41. More coming on the Bean Insurance postgame show, including your postgame stats presented by Heartland Accounting. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview and Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depends on your hometown professional. Pekin Insurance.
Rams leather jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams cheerleading jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams hoodies, all stars and stitches. Rams t-shirts, all stars and stitches. Rams car stickers, all stars and stitches. Rams yard signs, all stars and stitches. Rams apparel, all stars and stitches. Anything Mount Vernon Rams, all stars and stitches.
Okay, I get it. I can get anything Mount Vernon Rams at All Stars and Stitches. But where in the world is All Stars and Stitches?
All Stars and Stitches are located in Benton, half a block from the Benton High School. Our phone number is 618-435-5555. Give us a call.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
Back out to the 94 Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And welcome back. Glad to have you with us on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting as we just passed the top of the hour. Also online at MyWithersRadio.com. Still rolling with your Bean Insurance post-game show. Chances are you're paying too much for auto insurance. Discounts away to Bean Insurance, but you won't know how much you can save until you give them a call. 244-BEAN. 244-BEAN. They still have 242-6017, of course, but want to try out something new, so a new line added to the Bean Insurance repertoire. It is 244-BEAN. Chris Hugo and Jared Shaner, Lady Rams fall here at Carbondale 44-41. Come from behind victory for the Terriers, and we have now your Heartland Accounting post-game stats.
Tale of two halves tonight at Carbondale. Total rebounding edge goes to Carbondale, 29 for the Lady Terriers to 21 for Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Turnovers were another story of the game, 20 for the Lady Rams, only 9 for the Carbondale Terriers. Scoring tonight for the Terriers, 10 for Robinson, 7 for Armitt, 2 for Goodale, McKenna Miller with 17, Lauren Scott with 8, total of 44. For your Mount Vernon Lady Rams, Cheyenne Piper with 6, Haley Lockhart with 14, Aaliyah Palmer tallied 8 tonight, Kelby Cuiava 2, Jessica Green 9, and Hannah Owens 2 for a total of 41.
Well, there you have it. Those stats calculated by Heartland Accounting. Get started right and let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business experts. We'll take a look at a final Tony Wilt scoreboard update. Like a good neighbor, Tony Wilt is there. At the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament tonight, Crab Orchard defeats Weber 76-29. It was Sisney over Patoka 42-24. Regular season contest tonight, Robinson defeats Lawrenceville 67-38. The Woodlawn Cardinals defeat Oden 98-27. It was Gallatin County over, Carrier Mills 63-51. At the end of another final night, Charleston, Missouri over Meridian 83-75. Hillsboro hands Vandalia their first loss 71-65. At the end of regulation, Princeton and Mount Carmel were tied at 60. After 3, Benton led Carmi-White County 41-34. It was Riverton over Sangamon Valley 43-31. Auburn led Athens after 3, 43-29. Halftime scores, Carlisle led Waltonville 38-24. T-Town 32, Effingham 27. Fairfield 2 better than Hamco 22-20. Christopher led Cobden 31-12. Also after half, Belleville West led Belleville East 31-25. Girls' final night. Mount Carmel defeats Edwards County 72-22. Tyra Bushead 31 in that. And in the JV game here tonight, the Lady Rams defeated Carbondale 41-25. Final score, of course, here, Carbondale Terriers win this one 44-41. Wrestling final. Can't forget about that. The Mount Vernon Rams defeat Murphy in dual wrestling action 64-15. Not much left to do here on your Bean Insurance postgame show. Call 244-BEAN. We have your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game coming. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Sports fans can be the hardest people to shop for, so WMIX has the perfect gift idea. A little more Saturday Sports Show. Tell the fanatic in your family to tune in to WMIX AM 940 on Saturday mornings after the 8 o'clock news. We talk to the coaches they want, provide the insight they crave, and the scores they need. The best part? We'll take care of the gift wrap. The Saturday Sports Show, every week on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Hi, Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. With 5 locations in Jefferson County, a 7-month 0.77% APY CD special, free checking, free internet banking, and free debit cards tied to local schools, isn't now the perfect time to move your banking relationship to a local community bank? No gimmicks, just your neighbors and friends taking care of your banking needs.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. Time for the Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game.
And welcome back to the Bean Insurance postgame show. Your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game, Jessica Green, had 9 points in a losing effort tonight, 44-41. Carbondale defeats Mount Vernon here at Carbondale Community High School. Come from behind fashion. Lady Rams up 15 at one point in the first half, come back to fall. The only time Carbondale led was 42-41. They got 2 more free throws, 44-41 is your final. A minute 16 was the total time led by Carbondale here this evening. Coach Shaner, of course, alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Coach, disappointing loss for Lady Rams, but you got to play on.
Absolutely, just like Coach Lonan said, come in the gym tomorrow, ready to work, try to get a little bit better, and get a win this Saturday.
We'll see what they can do. Of course, our next game is tomorrow night, Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Danny Zawinski, myself, will be with you at Wayne City. Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament as Edwards County takes on the Weber Trojans. That's going to do it for us tonight. Your final score, Carbondale 41, Carbondale 44, Mount Vernon 41. Lady Rams fall here tonight. They are 5 and 4 on the year. You can tell it's been a long night, but 5 and 4 on the year, 1 and 2 in the South 7 Conference. They are back on the air with us sometime in the new year, unless the holiday tournament pairings are pretty promising. That'll do it for us tonight. For Jared Shaner, for Jeff Crow, for Avery Barton back at the studio, and everyone at Withers Broadcasting. Thank you for listening to Lady Rams basketball. They fall 44-41 to Carbondale here on the road. I'm Chris Hugo. Good night from Carbondale.
Thank you for listening.